Tonight, a man connected to former Bengals running back Joe Mixon facing federal prison time.
We're talking about Lamonte Brewer here. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for shooting a teenager outside Joe Mixon's home back in 2023. And WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live outside the federal courthouse downtown to explain what happened today. Hi, Karen.
Yeah, hey guys, you know, both sides had previously agreed on this 5-year sentence when Lamonte Brewer took a plea deal back in February. So it didn't come as a surprise to anyone when the judge made it official. But the judge said he did consider many factors when making this final ruling, including Brewer's difficult childhood, where he said, quote, he was raised in the ghetto in California and shot on the freeway in 2018. The judge said he also took the victim's impact statement into consideration, where he said the shooting caused him to withdraw from high school and even college. It all started with teenagers playing a game, carrying brightly colored Nerf blasters through an Anderson Township neighborhood. About an hour in, Joe Mixon, who was a Bengal at the time, and his sister's boyfriend, Lamonte Brewer, are in Mixon's backyard holding real guns. Brewer is the man behind the muzzle flash. A 16-year-old playing Nerf wars was hit in the foot, and nearly a dozen other rounds flew by his head. Brewer and Chalonda Mixon left the scene, only to be stopped by police a short time later.
No gunshots.
You didn't hear anything?
I didn't hear anything, but they were saying there was some suspicious people or something around the area or something.
2 years after denying his involvement, Brewer pleaded guilty to illegally possessing a firearm. He is a convicted felon and not allowed to carry a gun. Today in federal court, before Brewer was sentenced to 5 years in prison, Judge Jeffrey Hopkins called Brewer's actions senseless and had nearly deadly and tragic consequences.
And I think the next couple of years in prison, I think he can equip himself with skills that will enable him to come out and do positive, productive, great things in society.
Defense attorney Clyde Bennett told me he believes Brewer understands the severity of his actions.
And I think he's sorry for it.
How come he didn't say he was sorry?
Well, I don't think he was asked to say he was sorry. I think he was asked if he would like to speak, and I think he's a little nervous.
And I asked Clyde Bennett that question because, like at all sentencing hearings, the judge gave Brewer an opportunity to speak before he was sentenced, and Brewer declined. However, later on in the sentencing, toward the end, Brewer did ask the judge if he could be housed in California, closer to his family. The judge said he'd put in that request, but no promises. Reporting live downtown tonight, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Karen, thanks for the update. Joe Mixon, by the way, has never been charged criminally in this case. However, the victim's family has sued him civilly. They say that the gun Brewer used belonged to Joe Mixon.